up, up and away. Thomas and Percy are best friends. Whenever they meet, they like to greet each other with a toot and a hoot and a whoop of joy. One morning, Thomas chuffed into Tidmouth Sheds. He was very excited.
Mr. Bubbles is bringing his big balloon show to Sodor. He's going to blow the biggest balloons ever.
Big balloons make my boiler bubble, Thomas.
Thomas laughed. He liked to see his best friend happy.
If we puff quickly, Percy, we'll be in time to meet Mr. Bubbles at the docks.
So Thomas and Percy raced to the docks. Then they gasped. There was the biggest balloon Thomas and Percy had ever seen.
Fizzling fireboxes.
The Fat Controller smiled.
Thomas and Percy, you will take the big balloon to the showground. You must be there by tea time. Chuff carefully.
Thomas and Percy jiggled with joy.
Yes, sir.
Gordon is to take me to pick up Lady Hat and Dowager Hat. Then we will go to the balloon show.
This is a very special, Percy.
The most special of all.
So Percy and Thomas buffered up to the big balloon. Percy was so excited his rods rattled.
We will chuff along the woodland track. It's quiet and calm.
Percy's firebox flickered.
The balloon might be popped by the prickles on the woodland track. We should take the coast track. It's flat and fast.
Thomas was worried that the coast track might be windy, but he didn't want to upset Percy.
Very well, Percy. We'll take the coast track.
So Thomas and Percy pulled proudly away with the big balloon. The coast track was flat and fast. Percy was pleased, but Thomas was worried.
The wind has started to whip and whistle.
It puffed and it huffed the balloon up in the air and away.
Cinders and ashes.
Flatten my funnel.
We must rattle and race after the big balloon.
Percy's boiler bubbled.
No, Thomas. We should wait and watch for the big balloon. It's sure to float back to us.
Thomas wasn't sure, but he didn't want to upset Percy.
Very well, Percy.
So Thomas and Percy waited and watched. Then Gordon huffed huffily in. He was on his way to pick up the Fat Controller.
What are you two doing?
We're waiting for the big balloon.
To flutter and float back to us.
Gordon grunted grumpily.
The big balloon won't float back to you. The wind will whip it away.
And it did. That made Percy very upset. Thomas didn't want Percy to be upset.
Don't worry, Percy. We'll chuff back to the docks. Mr. Bubbles is sure to have another big balloon.
Mr. Bubbles had blown up another big balloon,